Hi guys, and welcome back to Desert Rose Tarot. I hope you are all well as anyone can be at the moment in a very crazy world. I hope you are all well and having a nice weekend with all the craziness that's going on. I know sometimes it's kind of a little bit hard to switch off, but I'm hoping you're taking that time to tap in with yourself, center yourself, ground yourself, and just taking a little bit of time to kind of touch in with yourself, really. Okay, and with that I am going to get on with the reading. I have no idea what's going to be coming out. I have really no downloads at all. I have no specific message. I just felt the need to come on and do a reading. So here we are, and let's go. Okay, I have the Soul's Journey deck that I'm working with. I have a few decks out, and I'm going to be working with them all throughout this reading. So let's get something from the Soul's Journey. Okay, what have we got? Okay, first card out is purpose. Ooh. So I know what I am here to do, and gratitude. Okay, I am thankful for this life and the opportunities that it presents. I'm going to get maybe one or two more. Freedom. Okay, I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. Judgment. I understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenges. Okay, maybe just one more to seal this particular reading. Ooh, that flew out. And it's gone on the floor. Happiness. I am aware that being happy means that I am on the right path. Happiness. So that's something that we all want in our lives, that we all yearn to feel, is happiness, right? Okay. So, you clearly have a purpose in this life, collective, whoever I'm reading for. I mean, this could pretty much lean towards most people, really, in essence, because everyone has a purpose here on Earth in the 3D. Everyone has a purpose. And at this time, I think it's very important, like I was saying before, in this crazy world in which we now live, I feel it's important to kind of continue practicing gratitude. Be thankful for everything that you do have, okay? And, continue on your life's journey with purpose. So you have a particular purpose. Like I was saying, everyone has a purpose on this planet, okay? Whether it is, everyone serves a purpose. It's kind of like everyone plays a part. It's kind of like a film. Everyone plays a part, and it's kind of a little bit serendipity, and it's kind of a little bit, like everyone just kind of meshes and has this very, even though, you may not see yourself as having an important purpose, your life may be pretty mundane. You might have a mundane job, and you might not feel as if you have a specific purpose on this planet. But trust me, everyone has a purpose, okay? Everyone has a role to play, okay? So say you have a mundane life, or just a very average life, and you kind of go to work, come home, and all the rest of it. And you may feel, what is my purpose? And what am I here to do, and all the rest of it? Well, everyone plays a role in every, it's like a domino effect, Okay, everyone's here to do something. Everyone's here, even if it's you, and you pass someone, you give some money to someone that's living rough, and you brighten up their day, or you give advice to someone that changes their life, or you give a smile and you say something nice to someone, and that person may have been feeling really down and really shit about their life, you know, or, you know, there's other things that come into play, you know, right time, right place, wrong time, wrong place. Every person's actions, every step they take, every you know, everyone has this intrinsic connected, it's like, what I can say, it's kind of like a if someone's knitting a big blanket, say that's everyone on the planet, everyone is kind of interconnected in some way. And we are all here, we all have some form of a purpose, okay? Some form of a purpose. And you may not see, I mean, look at mums, okay? Look at mothers and fathers, you know, that their purpose is to bring life into this world and then to nurture their child as best they can, okay? To then go out into the world and, you know, and travel their own journey with purpose, you know. I mean, it's, don't just think, oh, you know, I don't really do this and I don't really do that and I don't really feel as if I have a specific, but everyone has a purpose, okay? And you may not have come into that. You may be still trying to figure things out, you know. Who am I? You know, what is my purpose on this planet, and all the rest of it, you know. You may not have figured that out yet. Not a lot of people do. Some people never do. You know, but you know, that may just be their purpose, is to, you know, just be them. Okay, you know, just be you, because in your day to day you may not see things as very important, or, you know, but there may come a day where you're called into your purpose, okay? Or like I said, you may be a nurturer, you may be someone that gives very good advice, you may be a very good mother, you may be a very good father, you know, there's so many important jobs on this planet that may seem very boring and mundane to everyone else, but it's with purpose. Everything is connected, okay? And with that, the next card is gratitude, okay? Gratitude, be thankful. Be thankful, practice gratitude every day, you know. Lean in to your purpose as well. Lean into gratitude, lean into your purpose, whatever that may be, because I feel as if whoever I'm talking to, whoever this message is for, it's, you know, Spirit is saying, you know, you do have a purpose here. Lean into that. Figure out what it is. Focus on what you are here to do, okay? And continue to practice gratitude. Continue to be grateful for the blessings and the things that you do have in your life right now, okay? And as hard as that may be sometimes, you know, for whatever you have going on in your life, I feel as if it's very important, especially at this time, to keep grounding and to keep touching base with yourself and really lean into gratitude at this time, okay? Don't let everything pull you down into a negative mind state, because that's going to kind of put everything then on a course of like a downward spiral. And you want to keep practicing gratitude and keep leaning into that, keep leaning into purpose, okay? You do have purpose. You are worthy. You are here to do whatever you're supposed to be doing, okay? All right. And it also may be pushing you in, you may feel guided or pushed into finding out, you know, or you may know exactly what you want to be doing with your life. So you may have been kind of spiritually pushed to really go for something that you feel intrinsically within your soul is your purpose. So you may be guided toward your purpose at this time, okay, in whatever way that looks to you, okay. Then we have freedom, okay. I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness, okay. So that kind of stands with gratitude as well, and purpose. It again, it's all connecting in this reading, as it should. Okay, so you have the free will to create your own life story. You are your own, in essence, you are your own life story. You are an open book, okay? And if you want to, tomorrow you can wake up and you can write a whole new chapter, okay? You can be whoever you choose to be. You can be whoever you want to be, okay? There are no limits. And people might say, of course there are limits. You know, I have to go to work. I have to pay the bills. Yes, you do, right? But you also have freedom, and practice gratitude for that freedom. Don't get so caught up in the trap of I can't, because before you know it, you won't be, and you won't be, okay? So, excuse me, practice gratitude for having the free will to create your own happiness. Again, that goes hand in hand with gratitude. Once you start feeling grateful for the little things and the things, the blessings that you do have in your life, that will then kind of propel you into a free state of mind, into freedom. You have the free will to create your own happiness, okay? And you are here to serve a purpose, okay? You are worthy. You are here to create a purpose. You are here for a purpose, okay? Lean into that freedom, that free thinking mode, okay? Where there are no limits, okay? You can be and do what you want to do, really, obviously within reason. But, you know, there are no limits. Stop boxing yourself in. Stop penning yourself in. You know, be free. Think freely, okay? You are a powerful spiritual being. And, you know, you have freedom and you possess power, okay? And the free will to create your own life story, okay? Your own life's journey, right? With purpose and with gratitude. The next card is judgment. So you understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenges, okay? We will find out what judgment. I'm going to pull a card in a minute to get some more confirmation and clarification on what judgment is. But everyone has their own, like I was saying before, everyone has their own unique path, okay? Everyone has their own path. Everyone has their own challenges. You may have been through challenges in your life, and now you feel very grateful for the things that you do have. You feel a sense of freedom and purpose at this time. And, you know, you may have been under judgment before. People could have been judging you for a particular path or journey that you are currently taking, or you were. I don't know. But judgment is kind of standing and saying, you know, that everyone has their own unique path and challenges, okay? So, yeah. It's kind of surrendering judgment in a way. It's kind of surrendering, and I'm not saying that anyone is judging anyone else, but it's kind of surrendering judgment. And the happiness comes from surrendering judgment, from surrendering situations that you may find yourself in. So letting go of people that are maybe currently coming up against you or have come up against you. I mean, this can be anything in daily life. Someone could be, you know, very rude to you on the road as you're driving. Okay. This is urging you to let it go. Okay. Maybe they're going through challenges, you know, or if someone is rude to you at work, or, you know, it's anything like that. It's kind of like saying to learn to release that, because everyone is going through their own shit. Basically, everyone's going through their own shit, and to just let it go. Let it go, because everyone's on their own. Don't get so torn up and twisted in the daily. Okay, don't get so taken away by the stresses and challenges of every other bugger, because, you know, that's not your challenge. It's not your path, right? So let it go. Let it go. Don't react, basically. Obviously, if you need to protect yourself, that's a whole different game altogether. So yeah, just obviously stay aware and stay safe. But what I'm talking about is just the daily shit, you know, that you may come across. Let it go. Don't immerse yourself in the energy. Okay, don't do it. Right. And this will bring about a sense of happiness. Okay. And you are aware that being happy means that I'm on the right path. Okay. So you are on the right path. Okay. You are on the right path at this time. You're on the right path to be guided into your purpose. You're on the right path because you are practicing, or if you're not practicing gratitude, start practicing gratitude. It will make you very happy. Living in your purpose will bring about happiness. Living in your purpose will bring about freedom. Practicing gratitude will bring about happiness. And in turn, it will have a domino effect on those around you. Not sitting in judgment and letting it go will allow you to live in happiness. Okay? Happiness really is the epitome of everything, really. It's the epitome of joy and celebration, and kind of celebrating ourselves, our lives, our loved ones. You know, it is what people aspire to be. You know, it's when people get asked the question, what do you really want in life? You know, what would your wish really be? And very rarely is it money. Very rarely is it wealth. You know, I mean, it's usually happiness, love, happiness, health. Okay. The things that mean the most to us, right? It's, you know, it's very rarely people answer money. Okay. Of course, it would be nice. It would be nice to maybe win something on the lottery, of course, you know. But when people do get asked, what do you really aspire to be, like, what do you really want in life? And certainly for me, I mean, it's just to be happy, to be free, to be loved, to give love, and to be healthy, happy. You know, that is what most people, I think, you'll find, do aspire to be, is happiness, because happiness is freedom. Happiness is gratitude. Happiness is not living in judgment or getting carried away in other people's judgment of others. So letting that go and kind of releasing those people, you know, that kind of do live in constant judgment of others, and really kind of like really stepping into your purpose. And it allows everything to kind of move in a way that that is, like I said, like a domino effect. Once you start turning the cogs, once you start really stepping into your power, once you start really stepping into your purpose, everything follows. Okay. But it has to start with an action. Okay. It has to start, it starts with a thought, and then it follows by an action. And by the time you know it, you're kind of sprinting towards ultimate happiness, your goals, your aspirations, joy, happiness, love, freedom, everything. Everything has purpose. Everyone has a purpose. And I feel as if you can make a difference. If you, this will bring about so much happiness for whoever this reading is for, just by you stepping into your purpose, practicing gratitude will free you from some form of either judgment that you have put upon yourself. You may have been judging yourself too harshly, okay? You may have had people judging you. But I feel as if you're kind of freeing, or you need to free yourself from that. Or I feel as if you maybe have released those people from your lives, okay, that were kind of unconsciously or not, maybe holding you back, okay? And I feel as if by doing this, you are creating that happiness, that ultimate happiness, a life that is going to make you and everyone around you happy, you know? Yeah. Okay. Very positive. Very positive. I'm just going to clear away these cards now. I'm going to leave purpose and judgment. I'm going to leave those out. Can you tell me about purpose? Ooh, damn. And about 3 cards just flew out, okay? 3 cards just flew out. Literally. Queen of Swords. Okay. And we have the Knight of Wands. And we have the 9 of Pentacles. Yeah. So, what I feel from whoever I'm reading for, your purpose, and you could be an air sign, or you could have it anywhere in your chart, okay? Let's not focus too much on star signs, zodiacs for now. But you are here with a purpose to communicate. So you are a communicator, okay? You are here to communicate, to bring about insights into things and to communicate those things. You're very intelligent, you're very smart, you're a very good communicator, okay? You have a very sharp mind, and you have some form of ambition to do something that is working in some form of communication. That is your purpose, okay? And your purpose, you have had to kind of, your purpose will bring about independence, okay? With independence comes the 9 of Pentacles, which again is independence, okay? This is accomplishment, okay? This is accomplishing great things through communication, okay? Now, you could be doing anything with this. Yeah. This is going to bring about extra income. This is going to bring about huge accomplishment and abundance, prosperity, okay? This is money, okay? This is happiness with the 9 of Pentacles. So whatever this communication is your purpose in life, okay? I don't know whether you're online doing something, communicating, helping communities. I don't know. You could potentially be in law. I mean, I don't know. But this is about fighting for yourself, fighting for your purpose, realizing your purpose, okay? And being independent, okay? So you're independent. That especially goes with the Nine of Pentacles, very independent. You're kind of fighting for your independence in a way at this time to kind of be able to step into your purpose. I feel as if you're kind of supposed to maybe potentially have your own business, okay? But yes, potentially, okay, this could be something online. This could be something that you are creating, okay? You are creating purpose. You are kind of manifesting purpose, okay, at this time. You need to create and communicate your manifestations out to the universe, okay? Don't be scared to ask for things and what you want. You are standing in your power. As the Queen of Swords, you are standing in your power. You know what you want. I feel as if you've grown into this over time. You're very independent, or you will be very independent financially wise as well. I feel as if as soon as you step into your purpose, you will see the return, monetary, financially wise, coming back to you, okay? Yeah. This is going to bring about a lot of happiness as well. Okay. So with the Knight of Wands, going along with purpose, you have a sense of humor. Okay. You could be traveling, potentially traveling. You could be going to some kind of, you know what? You could be setting up some kind of retreat or some kind of business where it's, yeah, it's something in communication, something in maybe potentially some kind of retreat or something like that. Something that brings in a lot of something that brings in a lot of enthusiasm. You could be traveling with this, okay? Something that you're very passionate about. The Knight of Wands is very passionate. You may be a very passionate communicator. The way that you communicate to people could be inspiring people. It's very inspiring. It causes enthusiasm in people. It causes, you know, confidence in people. But your purpose is to, with the Queen of Swords and the Knight of Wands, is to communicate passionately, to inspire people, to garner confidence in people, to really kind of push people maybe even into their purpose, okay? So to push people into their purpose as well, all right? And you are very passionate about what you are doing, what you realize your purpose is. You're very passionate about doing this. And this will bring about a lot of happiness, because when you're in your purpose, you are happy, okay? Yeah. You're going to feel a great deal of accomplishment through stepping into your power and doing something that you are very passionate about. This is going to bring about a huge amount of happiness, okay? And a huge feeling of achievement here, okay? So let's go to Judgment. Let's go to Judgment. Just a couple more. Let's go to Judgment. Okay. Do we have anything for Judgment here, please? Do you have anything for Judgment, please? Ten of Cups. This straight away, this is saying, what is this? What is this? We have something on the Ten of Cups and Judgment, please. We have the Hanged Man. Anything else? The Five of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah. The Three of Cups in reverse. Okay. Wow. Okay. I feel as if at the bottom of the deck, we have the Three of Swords. Okay. Right. Okay. You've been under judgment. You've been under judgment for something. When I saw the Ten of Cups, I immediately thought family. Immediately thought family. There's been a lesson that you have had to learn here. There's been a lesson that you've had to learn here, and I feel as if you've been judged. You've been judged pretty harshly in a situation here. This is family or community or a community of people. That have really judged you harshly for something here. There's been some betrayal in some kind of family situation. There definitely has. There's a lot of delays and waiting around. Something has brought you out of a poverty mindset. With the Five of Pentacles in reverse and the Ten of Cups as well, something was really delayed for a long time. I feel as if you have been so used to being under heavy judgment your whole life that you severely judge yourself, okay? And this has really kind of caused a great deal of stagnation, okay? Someone has almost been dedicated to casting judgment over you. And I feel this could be family. This is almost like a betrayal. You have people that around you, could be a friend group, could be a certain community. I don't know. But this is like selfish people. Selfish to the core. You've kind of been enlightened to this. You've been enlightened to something. It's something to do with a community, something to do with a family situation. There was a betrayal. There's a certain kind of real selfish behavior. You've had to go through this. You've had to learn a lesson in something here. You're enlightened to this now. You became enlightened to something. Could be in a marriage, could be in a long-term relationship, someone that you have children with the Ten of Cups. But you were under heavy judgment. You're only now just recovering from that. With the Five of Pentacles in reverse, you are only now just recovering from that. I feel as if there's been a huge betrayal here, whether it's people talking shit behind your back or just sitting in heavy judgment. I feel as if this has affected you heavily. It's caused delays. It's caused kind of stagnation in your life. But you have been enlightened. And you've also been waiting for your 10 of Cups to come in. Your kind of this happy family life. I feel as if you're kind of waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting, and you have been the positive one in a situation. You have kind of been waiting around for your 10 of Cups. And I feel as if, wow, I feel as if you've been waiting around for your 10 of Cups, literally your whole life. And you know it's coming and you can feel it coming. But I feel as if you've been sat under heavy judgment for a very long time, for years. For some of you, it's been lit pretty much all your life. This has caused like you to kind of be very it's caused you to go inwards. It's caused a lot of stagnation, a lot of kind of delays, you know. You've been very enlightened to this day. You may have been enlightened to a betrayal. There's a lot of selfish people around you, I'm going to say that. There is, I can see it here. You're coming out of that though. You are. Yeah, something's caused you, this betrayal here. This betrayal, the 3 of Cups in reverse, caused you a lot of emotional pain, or someone, it's like a community of people or a family situation or a marriage situation was constantly holding you back. There was a betrayal here. I can clearly see the 3 of Cups in reverse, the 3 of Swords. Something left you in like utterly heartbroken in a situation. And you're now just coming out of this, and your 10 of Cups is coming. Your ultimate wish fulfillment is coming. Your what you've ever wished for is coming. It's coming. But you've had to go through a lot of betrayal, a lot of delays, a lot of stagnation. You've kind of had to sacrifice certain people, certain situations in your life. Not sacrifice, because sacrifice would be kind of the wrong word. You've had to let go. You've had to release. Okay, you've had to release people, places that, you know, you've had to do that because you became enlightened to this. Whatever this is here, it's like real heavy judgment. It's almost giving evil eye, jealousy, envy. But I feel as if you felt a lot of betrayal in your life. You felt a lot of kind of issues, you know. You may be prone to being kind of exploited in ways. I don't know how, I feel the need to say that. And it's like if something comes along, you're filled with so much joy and so much, you're a very open person. I feel as if you just want love and you just want to be loved. And, you know, don't we all? But I feel as if, you know, people come into your life, maybe tell you what you want to hear and all the rest of it. And it just ends up breaking your heart because they're telling you what they want, what you want to hear, and it kind of ends up in this betrayal, very emotional sadness, kind of, yeah, this emotional pain. Wow, you may wear your heart on your sleeve a little bit, collective, but here it's just telling me that you are coming out of that. Okay, you're coming out of that now, and you've been enlightened. I feel as if these things you kind of had to go through because it's just taught you lessons, okay? I feel as if everything that you've been through, you needed to know, you needed to learn, you needed to have in you as tools in your back pocket. You know why? Because it leads to your purpose. everything that you need to know, all the information on life experience that you have gathered thus far, is now going to be communicated, is going to aid your communication, to be able to communicate through experience to others, to help them, be able to help them. Okay, so everything that you've been through up until now is kind of leading you into your purpose, to be able to then help others. This is exactly what I'm seeing here. This is going to lead you into the Ten of Cups. You're kind of going to be able to propel other people towards their Ten of Cups as well. Yeah. I feel as if you're going to be very successful in whatever form of communication, whatever business idea, whatever job or career that you're thinking of going into. I feel as if this is going to be highly successful here. I think, you have been through so much in your life. Like I said, it's been one big lesson, but it's been one big lesson for a reason, because you are now ready to step into your purpose with confidence, to be able to communicate correctly to others, to be able to then help them maybe step into their purpose, to garner confidence within others. Okay, you have been enlightened. You've learned a lot, especially recently. You have been so enlightened to others, betrayal, so enlightened to others' selfishness and exploitation and everything. You have learned so many lessons. You have learned so many lessons through pain, through heartbreak, through sadness, through difficulties, through alienation, through upheaval, through adversity. I feel as if at one point you were alienated away from community. You were alienated, made to feel alienated away from family, from friends, from a marriage situation, whatever this is. I feel as if you were made to feel like you were kind of not welcome. As strange as that sounds, I feel as if you've kind of felt alienated, and you've kind of felt alienated. They've made you feel this way. I think it was purposely done, I've got to say. And I feel as if you've always kind of felt alienated, like you're not the same as others. And again, that has led you towards your purpose. You know you're not like everyone else. No, you're not. You're not like everyone else. And sometimes people walk a lonely path when they have lessons to learn, when they have a real purpose in this life, something that is going to change a lot of lives. No, they do feel different. You may feel as if you are alien to everyone else. You may feel as if you're different from your family, from your friends, from community. Yes, because you are different. You're here to stand out. You're not here to fit in. You're here to stand out for a reason. Okay, there are others that are here to do a job. Like I was saying before, everyone has purpose, right? But there are others who are here to really step into their power and kind of change the world in whatever way. It's different for everyone. There are certain people placed here upon earth in the 3D that are here to set about change, that are here to set about independence, freedom, okay, happiness. passion. Yeah. So I feel as if you've gone through a lot of judgment, a lot of emotional pain, a lot of heartbreak, a lot of betrayals. And this has really put you in, this has kind of been a real sacrifice of the this is a sacrifice almost. So you then kind of learn those lessons. It's kind of sacrificing yourself at the time, not sacrificing yourself because you obviously don't want to suffer, but it's like almost as if you were being sacrificed at that time, to kind of be able to then sit in that pain, sit in that betrayal, sit in that alienation, sit in those feelings, lean into those feelings, feel it, learn from it, move on from it, feel it, go through it, go through the experience, live in the experience of. And I feel as if it's just only pushed you into your power. You're only now coming out of stagnation. You're only now coming out of this cycle of judgment and betrayal and, this exploitation, people taking advantage of maybe your kind nature, or because you're such a nice, joyous, filled, sincere person with the 10 of Cups. You've kind of been open to being exploited in whatever way. You've kind of been open to people getting what they want, but only then breaking your heart. Being prone to being alienated because you have a light within you that just irritates other people. You're prone to alienation within community, within workplaces, within family, within friends groups. For some of you, even in your own relationships, your marriages, things like that, because you are this joyous person. You are this 10 of Cups person, right? And you know that the 10 of Cups is waiting for you. You know that, you have love out there. You can feel it. You know that your true love is out there. You know your 10 of Cups is coming in. And your wishes are going to be coming true. You know it. And you've had to sit under judgment. I feel as if people feel as if you're different. People know as if you're different, okay? And they see that in you. And that, again, that could have led to alienation, okay? So, yes, I mean, to me, whoever I'm reading for here, we do have the Queen of Swords out here. So you could be an air sign, or you could have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, anywhere in your chart. This could be North Node. This could be Moon rising. This could be, it could be anywhere within your chart. But I'm not going to be too focused with zodiac star signs at this time, because I feel as if it's really saying that, with the Knight of Wands and the 9 of Pentacles, you could have Earth anywhere in your chart, you could have fire anywhere in your chart. I feel as if this could potentially be a reading, a message for, a pretty large-ish group of people, to be honest. And I think you need to take it where it resonates. And I also think that I'm not going to really say that this is for sure, that you have to be an air sign. Otherwise, this reading's not going to be for you, because, to be honest, I see everything out here. So, again, I'm not going to dwell too much on this. I mean, I think you are just stepping into your power, and you are a brilliant communicator, and you are on a journey to making yourself very, very happy, and very independent. and making other people feel good about themselves, feel happy, feel confident, feel passionate and enthused about life. I feel as if this is going to bring and you're going to be leading people to achieve, and you're going to be achieving as well. So yeah, you really are. You're going to have so much accomplishment, a great feeling of accomplishment through whatever whatever you're doing here. And you do have a big purpose here on earth. So, yeah, wow. I feel as if you have been through some dark shit, and it's only, you've continued on though. You've continued on your path in this Ten of Cups energy, despite everything. So be grateful, count your blessings, and continue on your journey, collective. And yeah, it looks as if, you have everything coming to you that you've ever wished for. So please, keep going. And yeah, you will see your Ten of Cups soon. Okay. Thank you. See you soon. Bye.